Hello! Welcome to another episode of Twitchy Richy. My name is Rich, and today we're playing a very special game that is very near and dear to my heart. We are playing Yars Revenge, 1981 Atari 2600 game made by Howard Scott Warshaw. Now, if that name sounds familiar to you, that's because that's the same guy who did E.T. This right here is considered one of the best Atari games made for the system. It's the #1 selling game made by Atari for the system. And of course, E.T. is considered one of the worst. Not the worst. Go play Chase the Chuck Wagon sometime. Read up about that one. That's probably the worst. But yeah, Howard Scott Warshaw was a phenomenal game developer back in the day. And to his credit, he did E.T. in 5 weeks. We're talking the graphics, the sound, the game design, and the programming in 5 weeks. And it is a totally playable game. It's just really convoluted and confusing and buggy and whatever. Anyway, we're not talking about E.T. We are talking about Yars Revenge. You might see me look over this way from time to time because I've got my recording program over here on the TV. And boy, I mean, I hope it's recording smoother than what I'm seeing on the screen because it is just a mess. It looks fine over here on the monitor where I'm actually playing it from. And, of course, for authenticity's sake, I've got the old Atari joystick hooked up. And yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time. One of the best arcade-style games ever created. And I'm going to do my best to explain it as I go. So, maybe I should click over here and actually... Yeah, so we're going to go with Mode 2. Mode 0, they kind of alternate. 0 is the easy mode. 1 is then a 2-player mode of that. The even numbers are the main modes. The odd numbers are the 2-player versions of those modes. And so Mode 2 is kind of normal mode. There are harder modes. I don't play them because they're just kind of arbitrary, I think is the best way to explain how they're harder. So anyway, let's get this show on the road. Let me get my cables all situated and let's go. Ready for this? Yars Revenge, baby. So the point of the game is to try and kill this thing over here on the right. The whole time you got this pixel chasing after you, officially known as a missile. And it just chases you, keeps getting faster as you go through the rounds. And when you eat a piece of the shield or you touch the dude in the middle, I'm gonna call it a dude. Oh, yes! That right there is what you want to do! So anyway, when you do that, you get this shot over here on the left, and that's what you use to kill the thing on the right. Oh my gosh. And you can also kill yourself with that, so you gotta be careful. And you do have a little pea shooter that you can shoot the shield with. I will demonstrate here in a moment after I get a chance at him. Ideally, you want to hit it midair, but anyway, yes, you do have a little pea shooter to eat away at the shield with. That's all it's good for. You get way more points by eating the shield, so I just don't ever use that. Yes! Yes, 2 in a row! So if you hit the thing on the right, you beat the level, you go on to the next level, and you get more points if you can hit it while it's spinning like that. You get a boatload more points if you can hit it in midair, and you get an extra life. That's kind of crucial to the game, is getting those extra lives, because you will die. It's a mean game. That thing will just come at you sometimes. The time delay from when it starts spinning to when it fires at you is totally random. And it doesn't always come straight at you. There's kind of a random element to that too. And the levels alternate between this static shield and that crazy moving shield you saw last time. Yes! 3 in a row! I'm never this good! And it just keeps getting faster and crazier. And this area in the middle here protects you from the missile. Does not protect you from Mr. Buzzsaw. It's officially known as the Kotile. I mean, Howard must have been smoking some good stuff when he came up with the story for this game. Oh my goodness. It is so ridiculous. Apparently one of the first, if not the first, story for a video game. Four in a row. Now, this is important. I need a breather. This is too much, too fast. Once you hit 70,000 points, you sort of move on to, you move on to phase 2 of the game. And phase 2, as you can see, the shield is now blue. And the code tile comes at you 3 times as often. You can tell when it's coming by the color. If it's... Normally, when it turns red is when it's coming for you, right like that. Oh, I almost shot myself. When you get to this point, it also comes out at blue and green. And, yeah, that pretty much, explains the game. Once you hit, I think it's 150,000 points. Oh my god, I'm not paying any attention. Once you reach 150,000 points, you get to the third phase, which it goes back to just shooting once every... Dang it. Once every color cycle on this reddish-orange color here. And, but it learns a new trick once you get to phase 3, where it will literally chase after you. Oh, man, I mean, just like a quarter of a second off of that one. As a strategy, I'm leaving that one in front to try and avoid doing that. Which, I mean, it's no big deal if you hit it not in midair. You just get more points and an extra life. Being able to wrap around from the top of the screen to the bottom like this is also a big part of the strategy. Anyway, and then once you reach however many points, 230,000, 240, whatever, 1,000 points, moves on to phase 4, which is the final phase, where it starts, dang it, that's why those extra lives are important, where it shoots at you more frequently like this. Come on, I was doing so well, now it's all just going pear-shaped. We'll just get it over with. And it chases after you in phase 4. That was a little rough on the throat. Oh. This game will cause you physical anguish. I'm sweating. Oh, man, you know, I would have taken a spinning hit. That would have been good enough. I just want to get to the next phase. Because... Yes! Yes, 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 oh yeah. Oh god, that thing is fast now. I mean, it gets ridiculous. It gets to the point where it goes as fast as you do. The only... Oh my gosh. Whoa! Check that out! I didn't think I was gonna get that. Woo! Come on. Come on! Bring it! Bring it! This was actually the result of Atari going to Howard and saying, hey, this Star Castle game that I think the company was called Cinematronics that made it. It was a vector arcade game. Pretty cool game, rats. They said, hey, can you make this for the Atari? And he pretty much said, no. But I can probably rework it into something that the Atari can handle. And this is what he came up with. So this was, it's not a port of Star Castle or a ripoff of Star Castle. It's merely inspired by Star Castle that was so close. Come on! We're almost to the next phase. I might even get it just by eating a shield. I think you get 300 points for each one that you eat. 100 points for each one that you shoot. Get away from me, you little thing. Yes! And all this crazy flashing stuff that you see, like the shield in the middle and the winning screen and all that, that's actually the code of the game. The zeros and the ones being used to generate all that. I mean, Howard was a genius. Yes, once you get far enough, the shield in the middle will go away. It'll come back. But every so many levels it goes away. Honestly, I just find it a distraction. Now my missile looks all simple over here. Yeah. My missile, not their missile. It looks different. Ugh. So close. So close to the next level. When it turns gray, where's the pink? Yes! That should do it. That should do it. I am killing it right now. Have I not made it? Is it 150? Yeah, it was. Yeah, there we go. So now it's not going to shoot until it gets to orange. And now I can show you how to break the game. It'll take me a second to kind of get into it. Oh yeah, see how it comes after you? But if you use the screen wrap, you can trick it. You make it come up after you, then you wrap around and get it. Oh, rats. Takes a few tries for me to kind of get the groove of it. But once I do, I'm unstoppable. I mean, at one point was tracking my high score on this game. I just stopped after a while. I'm not gonna say it, but tickled my lips. And I think I spit a little bit. This game will make you do weird things. It's trippy too. Bring it! Oh, it is going so fast. It went before I did. Oh, come on! That's just me being sloppy. If there aren't any of these left, you can just go touch it before it spins. Just go touch it. That's what she said. That's probably what he said, actually. Oh, I just missed it. That right there, though, that's what you want to do. That's the strategy. I just missed. And it's pretty much this for the rest of the game. How long can you last doing this? And of course, it's always a mid-air shot, so you get an extra life every time you do it. And yeah, I was up to like 600,000 points with 9 lives and kind of said, you know, this is boring. I don't want to do this anymore. The harder difficulties make you do things like go to the back of the screen. Oh, come on! You know, go up here and then go back here to load your missile. Yeah, that's nice. I'm about ready to just shoot him. Be done with it. You know what? Screw you. I'm just gonna go for it. Missed anyway. And flubbed the button. Oh, come on! I can't even kill him the easy way. Jeez, now I'm just hanging out over here. Just get it. Thank you. Gee whiz. It's easier on a real TV instead of on a monitor. Because it's not really centered on my monitor, so I'm not quite sure where the boundaries of the level are. Having this thing in the middle helps, and I can see where the top and bottom are. You know, a little missile, you just hang out with me here. It was right there. I want to get to the last phase. My hands are already getting kind of tired from this goofy old joystick. I could be using a Sega Genesis controller if I wanted to, but it's just not authentic. Yeah, let me just fire it now. Dummy. Come on! Ooh, that was close. You gotta get these things from just the right angle or you won't eat them. And this thing really makes that hard. Yes! That's how it's done. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Oh, my hand. Like, there's this red mark on my hand from this stupid cornery joystick. And you gotta, like, really hold on to it while you're cranking it around. Ugh. Come on. Come on! Show me what you got, you stupid spinning saw blade thing! Oh, I saw that coming. There was just nothing I could do about it. It's so sad. Yeah! That's how you do it! I kind of like it when it goes to the next phase where it comes out 3 times as often, because then there's less waiting. You get more chances to get it. That was close. That was really close. Ooh! So was that. Oh my gosh, pay attention. Yes! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're doing it. I think we're close. I think it's 230,000 points. Let me finish my sentences so you know what the heck I'm talking about. Ooh, hi. I ought to try this on harder difficulty. Give myself more of a challenge. And then I think the hardest difficulty, you have to go over here and eat so many of these, and then go over here and load your cannon. That's the part that seems a little arbitrary. There we go, 230,000, and it is go time. This is as hard as this mode will ever get. Whoa! You can shoot yourself with that. Too late. Too late. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Thing used to kind of scare me when I was a kid. What just happened? I literally blinked. And it just happened. Yes. Oh my god. Suck much? Oh, I was in a shield, so I couldn't shoot it. See, the shield just gets in the way. I don't like it. Yeah. 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 It can't go backwards. Back towards the... whatever. I don't even know if I'm pointing the right way, because I can't see myself on camera right now. But to the right of the screen. Can't go right. Use my directions like a big boy. Mm-hmm. See what I mean? I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's almost just broken. The only time he dies is when he gets sloppy. This thing doesn't get any faster than it is now. The missile. And it just becomes kind of like, whoopity-doo, I could do this all day. Oh, sloppy. That's what that was. Sloppiness and greed. And that was me not paying attention. Oh no, oh no. Didn't get the wrap in time. Yeah. Yeah. At some point this is gonna get boring and I'm just gonna die. You know what, you get the point. This is Yars' Revenge. That's what I've been showing you this whole time. I'm sure you know that. Because, you know, there's a big icon on the screen. Right down there. I don't know why I just called it an icon. It's an image. Excuse me. Thought you might enjoy that. Whatever! This has been Yars' Revenge. And one last thing. I'm not exactly sure who gets the credit for first inventing the screensaver, but if you've ever wondered why Atari games get all psychedelic like this after you beat them, it's because it's a screensaver, believe it or not. Of course, these games were made to run on a CRT, and older CRTs especially were way more susceptible to burn-in than more recent ones from like the mid to late 80s and 90s. And yeah, this right here, this is a screensaver built into an Atari game from 1981. Tell you what, Atari was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They didn't always make the best business decisions, but they were brilliant. Anyway, it's been fun. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!